To get started, we will need to download and install the Java Development Kit. Navigate to www.oracle.com/java/technologies/downloads. Once you're on this page, you can select the Windows 64-bit installer. So whether you're on a PC, Mac, or Linux, click on the appropriate download for your operating system. Here I'm going to click on the Windows 64-bit installer and have that download to my machine. Next, locate and run the installer. Once the installation has been completed, you will need to navigate to your program files and find your Java installation file. Navigate to the bin folder and then copy the path from the Windows Explorer. Since I'm on a PC, I will need to add my Java path to my environment variable. To find this, you will need to right-click on this PC, navigate to Properties, scroll down, click on Advanced System Settings, click on Environment Variables, and under the System Variables, click on Path, and here we're going to edit the path variable. As you can see, I've already added my path. If you need to add a new path, click on the New button and paste in your path, or you can double click on the clear space and simply paste your path. Ensure that you click on OK to close out each window. Next, we are going to download and set up IntelliJ IDEA. This is going to be our integrated development environment that we will use for this course. Navigate to the downloads page, and we are going to download the free community version. And not to worry, this version has most of the capabilities that we will need for this course. Click on download. Once the download has been completed, locate the file and install IntelliJ. Once the installation has been completed, you can open up IntelliJ, select New Project. You should see your Java Development Kit already selected in the window if you have installed it properly. Click on Next, and we are going to create a command line app. Click on Next, and now we are going to give our project a name. So I'm going to call my project First Java. And now we need to create a base package. Now the naming convention for Java, we are going to use com.doxalearn. And no, this is not a real website, so you will not need a domain name. We're simply going to type com.doxalearn, which will be our namespace. We will need to organize our Java files. So we will definitely need a package name. And here I'm going to use doxalearn.firstjava. And we are going to create a Hello World class. Click on Finish. And here we have our Java file. So we see here in our Explorer, in our source folder, we are seeing our main method. So this main method is the main entry point, and it is where all our code will be executed. I'm going to now navigate to the system settings, and I'm just going to increase the font just for better readability. So we can navigate to settings and expand our editor. column, and I'm just going to increase the size of my font so that looks a bit better. So here we have our main file, and we have a public class, right? And it is a static class. And we're going to cover the static keyword a bit later. This function inside our main class returns void. So main is the name of our method, and we have arguments to the method. And this method must be given an array of strings, and the array will be called args. And this is short for arguments. And then we have our opening brace of the method. So inside this method, I am going to type system.out.println, and this says print to the standard output, which defaults to the command line. So in this case, system is a class and out is a method inside the class, and println is also a method which accepts a boolean, a character, integer, float, or any type that you can see here on the screen. I am going to print a string. So first I'll use my double quotations and open them up, and I'm going to type hello world. Now there are a couple of different ways you can run this. You can click on the green play arrow or button at the top of your screen in the top right hand corner, and you can run the main method this way, or you can hold shift and press F10. So let's run this project. So it's now building, and you'll see the string hello world printed to the console. So I'm just going to modify this string, and we are now going to print, we are learning to program using Java. Now, I want to show you how to manually run this. So right click on your main.java file and click on open in terminal, and this will open up our project folder. I'm going to type dir to show me all the different files in this directory, and we can see our main.java file. Now to compile our main.java file manually, we have to type javac and then main.java. And keep in mind, this is case sensitive, so we need to use the uppercase M for our main.java file. Now we'll need to navigate all the way back to our source folder so that we can execute this main.java file. So right now we are in our hello world file, and we have to go back several directories to get to our source folder. After compiling our main.java file, we now have a main.java class. To navigate back to our source folder, we need to type cd .. to go back as many directories as we need to. And here you can see we're back in our source folder. We now need to ensure that the path to our main.java file is correct. So remember that package that we created at the beginning, com.doxalearn.firstjava.hello-world. We have to ensure that we correctly type this, or we'll get the error message which you see here in the console. You will have to type the full path, Java, and then com.doxalearn.firstjava.hello-world.main. And you can see here it has successfully executed the program.